Gentlemen, I am Giddy Paper 281 from FRJ Productions, and right now I'm going to be going over the results of what had just occurred on Raw and what can we be expecting tomorrow at the SmackDown Live draft event. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get underway, shall we? Now, first off, we start off the show with Stephanie and Shane coming out into the ring and announcing who have they selected to be their general managers for the respective brands. Stephanie going first, as she had selected hardcore legend, former multiple-time world champion in WWE. Like I said, an icon, Mick Foley. I was gonna say hardcore Mick Foley, but I mean he is pretty damn hardcore throughout his days in the Attitude Era. And then so that surprised me because I did think that Triple H was gonna be running Raw. However, I guess that wasn't the case. I guess he's gonna be just running NXT. So yeah, congratulations, Mick Foley. That was a surprise actually to me, and I think it was a surprise to a lot of other people too. And it's gonna be nice seeing Mick Foley on Raw, definitely. And then Shane McMahon, you know, he said he wanted to announce his general manager, and the entire arena already started to roar with chants, as they already know who was going to be the SmackDown general manager. And as to my prediction, of course, it was Daniel Bryan. So, you know, they had the whole segment with everything, and it was pretty cool. And it was pretty fun. Hello, Angel. How are you doing, man? So then later on, you know, you had the matches of a 6-man or 12-man tag match. The Club and the Wyatts versus New Day with Enzo Cass and John Cena as well. It was a pretty good match, but enough about all the matches, man. Let's go about the important things. So, the WWE has announced their announcements that are going to be taking place tomorrow's Tuesday night SmackDown Live edition. So for the rules are, Raw gets the first overall pick, and that's all there is to that. And for every 2 picks SmackDown gets, Raw gets 3. And I mean, at first I was like, that kind of seems unfair, but at the end of the day, I looked at it and I said, okay, that makes sense because, well, 2 picks for 2 hours, 3 picks for 3 hours. And not only that, but it's like, how would you say it? It's kind of like, I guess it is fair because SmackDown has less time, and Raw should probably get more superstars because they have a longer running show. So it makes sense. It really does. It makes sense in a lot of different ways. And then so like I said, I was predicting that maybe tag teams should come into a package, and it's gonna happen. Except for teams like the Wyatt family and the Lucha Dragons aren't eligible to be drafted. And there's been a lot of speculation on a tag team splitting up already, so I'm guessing the Lucha Dragons are gonna be splitting up. So that pretty much answers that question. WWE pretty much answered it on their own. And then not only that, but here's the KO punch right here. This is the most exciting, or one of the most exciting announcements. The last rule in the draft is there are 6 NXT superstars that have to be drafted to the main roster. Wow. So it's not like you could draft 6 NXT. No, you get 6 NXT picks. Now that is awesome in my opinion. It can go in a couple of different ways. It definitely can. It can go Raw gets 3, SmackDown gets 3 like this. It can go SmackDown, SmackDown, Raw, 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 SmackDown. Or it can end up going, you know, SmackDown gets a non-NXT pick and then oh no. Oh yeah, so they all get 3 apiece, or Raw gets like 4. So then like SmackDown will go, then Raw gets 3 straight NXT picks, and then SmackDown, and then Raw gets the other one. So, you know, 4 on 2, which wouldn't be kind of fair, I guess. But I mean, it can go in a couple of different ways. But the best way possible is that SmackDown picks an NXT superstar first if it goes into an NXT order, which I should go like that, but you never know. And not only that, but Raw is going to have an exclusive cruiserweight division. So one can speculate, well, it's because mainly of the success of the Cruiserweight Classic on the WWE Network. But still, you're going to have a cruiserweight division on Raw, which means potentially you get the Cruiserweight Championship back, which I think it's kind of like, it's unfair to the smaller guys, because when you're competing for the Cruiserweight Championship, you're not really getting built to be a strong superstar. I mean, just think about it. If Daniel Bryan was a cruiserweight, do you think that he would have been eventually a world champion in WWE? Because I personally don't think so. And I mean, the only person that I've seen like competed in cruiserweight type of matches and become a big star in WWE was Rey Mysterio, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you look at the best cruiserweight champion of all time, Gregory Helms, or the Hurricane, whatever you want to call him. He was the longest cruiserweight champion in WWE history, and at the end of the day, he wasn't the world champion. He wasn't. That's the only championship he won. And other than that, he got his gimmick of the Hurricane back, and then what? He didn't really do anything. Maybe competed with the United States Championship on the line against Shelton Benjamin, but that's pretty much it. Come on now. But it is what it is, and they're bringing back the Cruiserweight division for Raw. Maybe a Cruiserweight Championship coming in. Who knows? So, those are those announcements. And then here tonight, you had Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose for the WWE Championship one-on-one main event. And it was a pretty damn good match. It was. And I was like, man, oh wow, it was definitely up there. Imagine if those guys just had 30 minutes of pure wrestling. Oh my god, it would be one of the greatest matches of all time, in my opinion at least. But anyway, the match ended with Seth Rollins superplexing Dean Ambrose off the top rope, leading into a double pin, which had no clarified winner, because the referee was down and he was just like trying to talk or something. But I don't know, it was a stupid ending because of how long the referee was down trying to talk to somebody, announce the winner, and you know, Dean and Seth raising their arms up saying they're the champions. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie McMahon grabbed the microphone, grabbed the WWE Championship, and said, "Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, and new WWE Champion, Seth Rollins." She gave the championship belt to Seth. He went on the ramp, raised it over his head, and that was it. And then Shane and Stephanie got into it, saying how you can't just announce somebody the winner or whatever, yada yada yada. At the end of the day, it's said and done. But what we're going to expect for SmackDown tomorrow already is you're going to see the referee come out with Shane and Stephanie saying it's a draw. There's no winner in draws, and when there's no winners in draws, the championship do not change hands. So therefore, still your WWE champion, Dean Ambrose, and then you have Dean, Seth, Roman compete for the World Championship of the WWE at Battleground. And that's all there really is to that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say one more thing. Or a couple of more things, actually.
This match has been 100 miles per hour since the opening.
The top picks in NXT, I believe, is going to be like this. 1, Finn Balor has been on his way to going to the main roster for damn near a month and a half. Probably 2 months. Maybe even more than that, but two months at most is what I remember him getting ready, because of him losing the NXT Championship to Samoa Joe, and then him jobbing, or putting people over, I should say. And then I think Finn Balor is going to be the first overall pick for NXT, coming from NXT. What brand he can be on, I don't know at this point. because it's a damn coin toss. Like I said, you can have SmackDown go first with their pick, and then their NXT pick, and then twice in a row, and then the Raw goes 3 in a row, or Raw goes 3 in a row just for the NXT picks. You never know how it can go. Me personally, yes, absolutely. I believe Sasha's gonna be drafted on Tuesday, and then Sasha's gonna come out, and she's gonna say Bayley is her tag team partner. Bayley and Sasha is gonna go over at Battleground. I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. Man, oh man. And I think not Sasha, but Bayley, she's gonna get drafted tomorrow on Tuesday as well. That's what I personally believe. Absolutely, yes. Because, I mean, I saw that earlier, too, and I was like, oh, well, that's easy. Bayley, I mean, come on, think about it. Bayley's been waiting to go up to the main roster for how long now? A month and a half, 2 maybe? And then all of a sudden the draft comes around, and then next thing you know, we're going to see Sasha versus Charlotte and Dana. I mean, come on. And then she gets to choose her partner. There you go, man. Of course it's going to be Bayley. I mean, I'm 100% sure that it's going to be Bayley who's Sasha's tag team partner. And, I mean, it's going to be an awesome draft. I think so, because we also get to see some superstars potentially come back. I mean, who would you guys like to see come back? I mean, at the end of the day, I would love to see Carlito, maybe Shelton Benjamin. Let's see, who else, man? I would love to see Jeff Hardy come back, but I don't know their personal agendas right now on what brands they're on. Yeah, I was like that too. I said, oh, I know who that is. Man. But yeah, man, like I said, I can't wait. You know, I mean, it's going to be a good draft. And the interesting part is injured superstars aren't eligible to draft, except for Randy Orton, I believe. Oh, yeah, man, I would love to see Kurt Angle back, but I don't know, because he said no, I guess, and I guess the whole thing died out, and a WWE official a couple of them came out and said he's not going, but I don't know, you never know, maybe they talked it over the past couple of days and just got something done in ink, you never know. But I would love to see Kurt Angle come back on the draft, man. Oh my God, personally, to me, I think he's the greatest professional wrestler of all time, man. And if he came back, I would just lose it. I'll just go ape shit, man. If I see Kurt Angle, yeah. And I mean, what do you think about Jeff Hardy, man? Onyx Storm. What would you think if Jeff Hardy just came back with his brother, and then they just started competing on SmackDown or Raw? I think that'll be pretty damn epic too. You know, the whole roof would just collapse and all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be an interesting draft, and I hope they do not. I hope they do not put SmackDown at 3 hours long. Man, oh man, would that suck bad, because Raw gets kind of boring, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I watch SmackDown sometimes. I'm like, shit, man. I just want to watch this damn main event. Man. But I think SmackDown's going to get some good superstars. I think John Cena's going to end his career in SmackDown. And I think we're going to see a Cruiserweight Championship on Raw pretty soon. The champion, I don't know who's going to be the champion, though. Yeah, I'll be happy too, bro, because that'll be an awesome-ass return. And, you know, like, I don't know still, because that's going to be interesting, like I said, when you get a guy like Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy to come back. But as far as the Cruiserweight Championship goes, man, like, I don't know who would be the champion. Because I think that what makes the best sense is whoever wins the Cruiserweight Classic will probably be the Cruiserweight Champion. And then they'll get a contract to Raw or something like that. And then whoever's like 205 pounds or less can compete for the title. It can go down like that. And then it's going to be interesting how Battleground goes. Who thinks that Seth is gonna win, or Dean, or Roman? Me personally, I don't think Roman's gonna win because of all the stuff that's been happening past 30 days or whatever. But that's just me, though. You never know. And I mean, it's interesting how they put the title on Seth. I wonder if Seth's gonna go out in a battleground and say he's the champion, like how Dean did with Seth when he won the championship. You know, he held the damn title for a month, taking pictures on Instagram and shit like that. That'll be pretty interesting. How he just comes out on battleground and stuff, saying he's the champion. It was announced by Stephanie and making a bunch of bunch of good arguments. I think that'll be pretty cool. But imagine this. Imagine having these two guys on SmackDown. I think Rollins is the #1 pick, hands down. Commercial, and they had John Cena on the commercial. Yeah, I mean, possibly, because if you think about it, Raw's gonna get the first pick. I don't think they're gonna pick John Cena because Seth Rollins is like the most over guy in WWE right now, in my opinion at least, because he goes out there and I mean he's heavily protected right now. I mean the only time he lost a match on television or on a pay-per-view was when Dean Ambrose cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase. And I mean he was already groggy and tired and everything. So I mean that wasn't a legitimate loss that you can say like, oh, now he's kind of weak. But yeah, I love Seth Rollins, man, and I think he's gonna go first overall, especially with him having the WWE Championship right now. But you never know. They might say, okay, we draft Seth Rollins, and then they take the championship from him, saying, hey, no, it was a draw, so therefore Dean's the champion because the title doesn't change hand due to draws. And then I think SmackDown's gonna say, well, you know what, we're gonna pick John Cena, and then boom, John Cena comes out. And I think that's how it's really going to start. And, I mean, it just makes sense, I guess, in a way. But the whole thing, or the whole idea of the draft, or the brand split coming back is because the WWE wanted Roman and John Cena to run a brand and be that main superstar on a brand so that they can focus on those two guys. But due to Roman's suspension with his drug problem, or I don't even know if it was a drug problem, because he violated the wellness policy. That can mean anything. Like it could have been a banned substance in a protein shake or something. Like I don't know. I don't even think the WWE announced it publicly on what happened. But yeah, it was supposed to be Roman for Raw, John Cena for SmackDown, and then now Roman suspension. Who can be the top face of Raw now, you know? It's kind of like, I don't know. I think Seth Rollins is a strong heel, so they're going to probably keep him heel for Raw. And then they'll probably pick Dean Ambrose to be their top babyface. I mean, that's just what makes the most sense right now. I mean, you can probably have Randy Orton do it. But I mean, at this point, would you rather see a young Dean Ambrose win the World Championship a couple of times? Who's pretty damn entertaining, pretty damn okay on the mic, and he's pretty damn good in performing inside the ring. That's who I would want to have as my face if Roman Reigns, after what Roman Reigns pulled, I definitely picked Dean Ambrose. But if it wasn't for Roman Reigns violating with the drug shit and all that, I'd definitely have Roman Reigns run it just because that's Vince's golden boy, or was his golden boy. But that's not the case no more. And then for SmackDown, you gotta wonder, well, obviously, John Cena's the babyface of SmackDown, or he's going to be, as a matter of fact. And the top heel, you gotta have a top heel, so let's see, who can you choose from? You got Randy Orton, but why would you pick Randy Orton for? The dude, him and John Cena, have fought over and over and over and over again throughout the entire 10, 13 years they've been in the company together. Like, it got old, man. Nobody wants to watch it no more. Like, come on, man. Nobody wants to see them fight for the championship anymore. You wanna have a heel like AJ Styles compete against John Cena, or you want to have a Kevin Owens, because me personally, I pick Kevin Owens over AJ Styles, and the only reason for that is because AJ Styles is 39 years old. Well, he got like maybe 6 years at best in him. Well, you got a Kevin Owens who can get you 10 to 15. So that's why I would pick Kevin Owens over AJ Styles. Plus, you know, Kevin Owens, he's better on the mic, and he's good in the ring. He's not as good as AJ Styles, but I mean, he's a better overall superstar to run a brand as the top heel than AJ Styles, in my opinion at least. What would you think on who should be top faces and heels of Raw and SmackDown? And you know what was also interesting to my eye? For the past couple of weeks, they never ever changed the intro or the promotion or video for the SmackDown Live draft event. Is that they had a bunch of superstars going over and over again, and then if you focus enough, you can see Rey Mysterio's mask. So that's gonna be interesting because they never changed it. So that I'm wondering, did they get Rey Mysterio back? Because I thought he was with Lucha Underground, unless he's like done with them and they pre-recorded all the stuff with them before, and he's a free agent right now. Because I think that would be cool if Rey Mysterio come back and he'd compete in the Cruiserweight Championship, put over a couple of guys, you know, make them legitimate Cruiserweight superstars and make them become good champions. Most definitely. Rey Mysterio is like one of the all-time bests, man. He is truly the ultimate underdog. But that's pretty much it on the whole Raw and SmackDown situation, man. And I can't wait for tomorrow. I really can't. I think we're going to see a good couple of matchups and everything, and I think we're going to have a really good show, most definitely. We're going to see some big superstars, big mid-card superstars come back and probably even compete for the main event level because they're pretty damn good at their age still. I've seen their work. Yeah, so I think we're going to see some big names come back. I think we're going to see some well-deserving NXT superstars get their rightful spots on Raw and SmackDown on the main roster, whatever. And then we're just, I don't know, it's just going to be good, man. It's going to be good. We're going to see a bunch of big names. Because if I see, like, a Seth Rollins or like a Dean Ambrose drafted together on SmackDown, man. Raw Nakamura, that could be good. That could be good. Nakamura, I think he can be a strong face. The only problem is right now is that he hasn't had time on the main roster for like him to get over. But I think if he had enough time, yeah, he could probably be the face of on Raw, most definitely. I think it's gonna be a while though, but yeah, I think it could happen. And then face for SmackDown, yeah, I definitely see Cena already being the face for SmackDown, since he only got like, damn, he's pretty old, huh? Yeah, I think if he just signed a new contract, I think this is probably his last contract with the WWE. Plus, he's kind of big and he's slowing down, and he can't really compete with the other younger guys that are like Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose and superstars like Finn Balor that are coming up. I think the competition is going to be too tough for John Cena, and that's when he's going to retire. But who would you see for the heel of SmackDown? Onyx Storm? That'll be interesting. I mean, you can go with AJ Styles right now, but then, like, in 5 years' time, you're probably going to have to find a new guy. Or even 3 years, because who knows, maybe AJ Styles is going to be wanting a part-time contract, so then he won't really be the top guy or the top heel of SmackDown competing for a world championship. But I do think it's going to probably be AJ Styles that is going to be the first SmackDown's first reinstated World Heavyweight Champion. I think that is definitely a possibility, and he's a top guy in the running. Him, John Cena are definitely the top guys in the running. Maybe even Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler, because Dolph Ziggler deserves a World Championship match, man. Yeah, that all makes sense too, because they're pretty good heels for the mid-card division right now. Yeah, that would make some good sense, because Miz has been a top heel before, so I understand that. He's been the WWE champion, and yeah, that makes sense. Rusev, I think if they book him to be a monster type caliber superstar, then yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Yeah, that's a pretty good choice right there. But I think if I had to choose though between Rusev or Miz, man, I don't know, that's a tough one. Because you can go with Miz, who's already done it before, and then like he's pretty good with the fans right now. I mean, the fans like him. But then you look at Rusev, and man, dude, Rusev he's a monster. Like I said, you know, he can be that guy who comes out and just line them up and knock them down type of superstar, man. Just comes out there and just knocks them down and makes sure they don't get back up. That is, wow, yeah. Those are pretty good picks, man, for your top heel. Wow. I say at the end of the day, you couldn't go wrong with either one, though. Most definitely. So who do you think is gonna walk out of Battleground as the WWE champion? I think I asked you and you might have answered, but I can't scroll up to see the comments anymore. Cause me personally, I want to see Rollins. Don't get me wrong, Dean Ambrose is a good superstar, but well, I'm just biased because I love Seth Rollins. He's a fucking he's the best superstar I've seen since CM Punk, in my opinion. Well, not even my opinion. Well, I guess you can't say it's my opinion. Because I know some people are gonna want Roman Reigns to walk out world champion. I think quite a bit do actually, even after he got busted for busting the wellness policy. The wellness policy of a WWE's system program. But I don't know if he did drugs though. That's the thing. So I don't want to knock him for like doing steroids or stuff, because the same thing with Brock Lesnar happened. He got busted by the USADA, and basically he didn't do steroids or anything. His trainer came out and said he takes albuterol so that he doesn't go into hyperventilation when he does some hardcore training. And for me, like I went into hyperventilation, man, and that thing sucks. So I mean, and I haven't had trouble breathing like that when I started taking like albuterol, which is like what you take when you have asthma. I don't have asthma, by the way, but yeah. So I do believe that he was taking like an albuterol for his not even asthma, but just to slow down, control his breathing, and like that was probably something in the albuterol that was illegal by UFC or USADA standards, so they busted him. So I think he didn't really do anything, and it was just a big deal for nothing. So I don't think he roared or anything. But yes, as far as Seth, yeah, I would love to see Seth win, and you seen Seth win too. That'd be cool, man. But I don't know, it's tough at the moment because as much as I want Seth to win, something's just telling me that Dean Ambrose is gonna walk away WWE champion. And Dean Ambrose does deserve to be champion, you know. I mean, he's the only guy in the Shield who hasn't won it. He's the only guy he's the last guy to win it, and he was one of the best at the time when the Shield was made. He was the best member, in my opinion. But then like Seth Rollins broke out of the Shield, and then he really proved that he was the damn best superstar in the damn Shield. I think WWE should make a free agency for superstars that are injured or ineligible tomorrow, where once or twice a month a brand has an option. Yeah, that'll be cool too, but like I don't know, I would like for them to do that because then they can put all the interested superstars in the WWE free agency. So like WWE superstars who are under contract but who are not on a main brand, who are like a free agent, like you said, like a SmackDown or Raw can just look at them and see if they want to bring them. Like Tyson Kidd, he's currently injured right now because of a nasty neck injury he sustained from fighting Samoa Joe on Raw. Man, dude, that was ugly. He almost died too. Like, man, it was brutal. It was hella brutal. But yeah, I mean, you can have something like that. That'll be interesting to do. Like SmackDown and Raw can compete for free agents. Like right now, like if like Randy Orton is eligible to get drafted because he's coming back to SummerSlam. But it would have been cool if he didn't, and then he is ineligible due to injury. So then Raw and SmackDown can make videos of them going to his house or him coming to the headquarters of Raw and SmackDown and talking over like contract negotiation stuff. And they can put it on YouTube or their own Facebook page. That would have been tight. Oh man, that there could be a lot of stuff they could do with that free agency idea that you just came up with right now. That would have been fun to do. And then plus you can put like free agency brands that are interested. Like maybe NXT can come in and see like Tyson Kidd. They can see NXT, SmackDown, NXT Raw, or all three brands. Or maybe just NXT, or maybe just SmackDown. You know, that would have been interesting to do. Like that's kind of like how what the NFL does. They show a player and they show all the teams interested. Yeah. Oh wow, that would have been lovely. I would have loved to see something like that. Most definitely. Even if it was like you can only sign a couple of superstars once a month, like two superstars a month, and that's it. And then plus people superstars that are in free agency, like that would just be awesome because the superstars in free agency they can take a break and like they can just have like a month off maybe and you know just get back to being better once they come back. I think when Rollins takes the title to Raw, the next SmackDown, Dean gets the world title for his awesome match and performance at Battleground. Yeah, that could be cool too. Um, I don't know how it's gonna go though. Do you think like they're gonna give? Do you think they're gonna give Dean Ambrose the championship back tomorrow on Tuesday, and then maybe Seth wins the championship and then says, "All right, I'm the champion now. I won it," and then nothing can tear that apart or take that away. Because that could be interesting too. Because at the end of the day, from my looks on things, I saw a draw. I think Dean's gonna get the title back tomorrow on SmackDown. But who knows? Maybe Vince comes out and says, "No, no, Seth is the champion. Period. That's it," and then walks out. You never know. I think it's kind of dumb, stupid if you want to say, because Brock Lesnar and Undertaker, or no, I think maybe just the commentators were talking about that. I don't think I saw Undertaker and Brock Lesnar eligible to get drafted. But if they are eligible, man, that would hella suck because that's just a waste of a damn draft pick in my opinion. Yeah, when Raw went off the air, they actually decided that Dean won. They did? Oh wow, so hold on. I wonder if I can go on. Can I go on the WWE's YouTube and find it? I wonder. Cause that's gonna be interesting. And I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting draft, like I said, man. I want. I think we're gonna probably see Shelton Benjamin, Carlito. Um, I think we're gonna see those two come out. Yeah, double draw. Hello, other viewer. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I basically finished on everything that I was talking about, but if you want, I can recap on things. Just send a message down below, or you can get on with the current discussion on who we think is gonna walk out of Battleground as the WWE champion. Either way works. Oh yeah, so actually Randy Orton's coming back at Battleground to for an interview, and that's it. He's not in a match, but I think we're gonna see an RKO to the Miz, most definitely. I don't know why, but well, I mean, it's Randy Orton and it's the Miz, face, heel, makes sense, right? I think we're gonna see Randy come back and just give one good RKO and then probably leave, hit his theme song, or maybe we can see Brock Lesnar come out too, and then after the RKO to the Miz, you can see an F5, and then there you go. You can have something like something. Shit, you got Randy Orton back. Might as well do something big. Bring in Brock too, for all the hell of it. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see anything on the WWE's YouTube. I just see like Rob, just the Fallout stuff, all the interviews and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. Hello, the viewer. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I basically went over everything that I was talking about in the update, but if you want, I can recap on everything. Just drop a comment saying so. Or if you don't want to, you can just join in on a discussion on who we think is going to leave Battleground as the world champion in WWE. And I also think that they're going to re-announce the championship. Hold on, guys. I got something to do real quick. Be right back. Sorry about that. But yeah, so anyway, Seth and Dean pinned each other, and it was a draw, basically. But like I said, I don't know. The whole referee thing, it was hella stupid because he just didn't do anything. He wasn't talking or anything for like 5 damn minutes. And they were waiting for somebody to say who won the damn match until Stephanie just said, screw it. Seth is the winner, here's the title. And that was it. But I don't know. That was, like I said, that was pretty interesting how that went down. Not even interesting, more stupid though. But I think Dean's gonna get his title back tomorrow, unless Seth says, nope, no, hell no, because when I was WWE champion and we ended on a draw, or no, when you won by DQ, you took my championship. Stephanie announced me as the WWE champion, so therefore I'm keeping the title and I'm defending it at Battleground. I think that's what we're gonna probably see. But you never know. So yeah, it is a little bit confusing, but it's like, okay, so basically what we know is Raw gets the first pick, that's it. SmackDown goes next. I don't know why Raw's going first, because SmackDown's, I don't know, it could have gone either way, but yeah, it's kind of dumb how Raw got the first pick, no contest whatsoever. And then, so it's like Raw and SmackDown get their picks like this. SmackDown gets 2 picks because it's 2 hours long, basically. Raw gets 3 picks because it's 3 hours long. So that's why they were saying for every 2 picks SmackDown gets, Raw gets 3. Which they could have just said no, because SmackDown's 2 hours long, they get 2. Raw's 3, they get 3. They could have just said like that, and it could have made more sense. Like, okay, that makes more sense. So there you go. But oh well, it is what it is. And then teams come as one. So Enzo and Cass, they come in a package. They can say, okay, I want to draft Enzo and Cass. Boom, they're on Raw or SmackDown. But if the commissioner wants, they can just say, oh, you know what? We don't want Enzo. We just want Cass. So therefore, we're just going to take Cass, and Enzo still up for grabs for Raw or SmackDown. And then that's when Raw or SmackDown can come in and say, okay, we'll take Cass. So teams can come in as one, but if the commissioner says we only want that one superstar, then they're only going to get that one superstar. So like Rusev has Lana, Miz has Maurice, and Darren Young has Bob Backlund. So I guess that can go the same way, but I wouldn't. That just wouldn't make sense. I think that they're just gonna get their managers acquainted with them on their brand that they get selected to. That's my opinion, at least. It could be the other way around. And then for the NXT draft picks, 6 NXT superstars / women are going to be drafted to Raw or SmackDown. Now, it could be 3 apiece, or it could be Raw gets 4, SmackDown gets 2. And that's the only way it can really go at the end of the day. It can go, Raw goes first, they get the first 3 NXT superstars, then SmackDown gets 2, and then Raw gets the last NXT superstar. Or SmackDown can get a pick from like a non-NXT superstar, then they get an NXT superstar, then Raw gets 3 NXT superstars in a row, and then SmackDown gets the last 2 NXT superstars. Which is stupid, because like it should just be 2 apiece. I don't know, I think they made it like 3 and 2 to make the whole draft thing goes fast, because they got 74 current active superstars on the same affiliated brands. So I think they're just trying to make it go fast, except for the first picks. It's probably going to go Raw gets theirs, SmackDown gets theirs, and then Raw goes 3 in a row, SmackDown goes 2 in a row. That's what I think can go. Because it just wouldn't make sense if they just go back and forth, bam, 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 when it can go bam, 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 and then go bam, 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 and then you get all your picks like that. It goes hella faster. So it does go Raw, then SmackDown, then Raw 3. Yeah, I think it's gonna go like that. So you're gonna see Raw go first, SmackDown go first, then Raw goes 3 in a row, SmackDown goes 2 in a row. That's how I think it's gonna go. They made it a little bit confusing, but I don't know. That's how I think it's gonna go. It's the only logical way it can go at this point. If you really think about it, that's the only way it can go. Yeah, that's the only way. I don't know if they're gonna try to get all 74 superstars, plus the returns and the NXT superstars. You're already looking at 80 guys and girls getting drafted all together. That's a lot of damn people already just by itself. The 74 current superstars on Raw and SmackDown, or not even on Raw and SmackDown, to just compete on Raw and SmackDown. Plus you got 6 guys in NXT. Plus you got some big name returns coming in. Like, god damn, bro, you're gonna have, I don't know. At the end of the day, Raw's probably gonna end up with 50, while SmackDown ends up with 35, maybe 40 if they're lucky. Or maybe Raw gets 60. I don't know. It could be 55-40 or 60-45, something like that. I don't know. No, it'll probably be 50-30. Yeah, 50-30. I think that's how the draft is gonna go. 50 for Raw. At the end of the day, Raw has 50 superstars. SmackDown gets 30 superstars. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna get all those damn superstars on their rightful brand in just 2 hours. That's gonna take too much damn time to do. Plus, you're not even gonna have all the matches. How many matches are you gonna have? For all the times to just take a damn break and get the themes ready. I don't know. That seems like a lot of work to do, man. That's a lot of work to do. Cause I always thought that maybe if you're a WWE Network subscriber, you can see the rest, or the supplemental draft like they used to have announced. And they're gonna have a segment like, okay, so Raw's next 3 superstars are these guys and girls, and then they have a highlight reel like saying, okay, this is what this guy did on Raw throughout his career, or on SmackDown through his career, or NXT during his career, and this is his biggest moment when he won this match or when he won this title, and what can you expect for him on this brand. You know, they can make something like that, and that'll be a lot of interesting. Or maybe they just go to the WWE.com and you say, just go to WWE.com right now, and you can see who got drafted from Raw and SmackDown, who didn't get drafted yet. Okay, you want me to do Steel Cage, brother? No problem. Steel Cage. Yeah, I think they should get something special as well. Most definitely. Alright, let me change the difficulty. I have my friends over today, and I put it on easy for them. But I think definitely SmackDown should have something exclusive, because if Raw's gonna have the Cruiserweight Championship, you might as well bring back the Hardcore Championship. Cause I mean, just think about it. You're gonna have you gotta keep up with them. So why don't you bring back the Hardcore Championship, have somebody win it, and then next thing you know, you have the 24/7 title defense. You have like backstage segments where somebody comes in, wins the championship, and then next time you see that person who just won the title, bam, blindside, and then boom, you get a new champion again. That would be awesome. You said, okay, this guy said, Sean Lanier wants me to play a steel cage match against Luke Harper. You are versus Luke Harper. Okay. I can definitely do that. Raw used to always be known for steel cages. So I'm gonna go first since you announced me first, and then I'll pick Luke Harper. I want to be Batista. Haven't been him in a while. Or I can be Christian. Nah, let me be Batista. Yeah, so I think we should see the Hardcore Championship come back, cause that would be hella fun. I think that would be an entertaining segment to do. Oh, I think I passed him up. Yep. But who knows, man? Yeah, Dean as a Hardcore Champion would be interesting. That will hell be interesting. It would have made more sense if they said Cruiserweight Division on SmackDown and Hardcore Championship on Raw. Because, I don't know, maybe because Mick Foley is a former Hardcore Champion and a former multiple-time World Champion, plus he's a hardcore damn legend, it would have made a lot more sense. Plus he was the general manager of Raw. I don't know, they really messed up on that one, but Dean would probably be the best choice as a hardcore champion if he doesn't walk out Battleground as the WWE champion, and then he can fight I don't know, every 24/7 with his title on the line. And then you can see some old hardcore champions come in and win the title, like Goldust, and then maybe sign guys back like RVD for a couple of days or even for a couple of months and compete for the title. Maybe even Sabu and things like that. Because the Cruiserweight Championship, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know, man. I don't. Who do you guys think is gonna win the Cruiserweight Classic? Because I haven't been keeping up with it. I haven't, because that's something I haven't really been accustomed to, or I haven't really found it to be something of my interest to watch. I don't know. You never know. You never know. Yeah, and plus, Daniel Bryan he could have technically been a cruiserweight. Yeah, I have Shane McMahon. Do you want me to be Shane McMahon versus Luke Harper? Because I'll quit the match to do that for you, man. Just real quick. It would have made a lot more sense, and the damn thing's reversed. Like, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's hella weird. And plus, like, I'm not a big fan. Okay, don't get me wrong. I loved the Cruiserweight Championship. I love to see the guys compete for the Cruiserweight Championship. But at the end of the day, when you look at it, like, because I watched wrestling in 2007, like the first Raw 2007, and that's when I really started seeing the whole Cruiserweight stuff. But at the end of the day, after seeing all that and like growing up to seeing how WWE is now and how it was, and comparing it to how everything was in the same kind of era and viewership that the universe has, if you think about it, not a lot of superstars have gotten over at such good heights. Like now, like just look at Daniel Bryan. Like back in 2007, he would have been competing for the Cruiserweight Championship. All right, and if he was competing for like the Cruiserweight Championship, do you think he would have been the damn World Heavyweight Champion, a Money in the Bank winner, WWE Champion, beat three former members of Evolution? Alright, Shane versus AJ Styles. Alright, man. You want me to be Shane? Do you want me to be AJ Styles? Or do you not want me to be any of them? Because I got downloaded AJ Styles. Or I could be Shane McMahon. It don't matter. But yeah, like I was saying though, only two guys actually come to mind. Because like, when you think about it, people that competed in the Cruiserweight Championship matches, they never really got to be world champion. Only two superstars I have seen win a major world title, technically, for the second guy, is technically, it's like this. Rey Mysterio, former world champion, even though throughout his WCW career, he was a cruiserweight. He competed for the Cruiserweight Championship. And then eventually he won the World Heavyweight Championship. I think he won it twice. But eventually he won the WWE Championship. It might have been for like an hour or like 30 minutes, but he still won the the WWE Championship. There's Shane McMahon, and I'm gonna get AJ Styles. But yeah, and then the other guy is technically a world championship, but Chavo Guerrero, he won the ECW Championship. But at the same time, because of his reputation as a cruiserweight, he lost the ECW Championship at WrestleMania to Kane in 8 seconds. Like, oh my god. So that's why I'm not really a big fan. And I mean, if you saw a guy like, not AJ Styles, but Daniel Bryan competing for the Cruiserweight Championship in this time of modern day era, he would have never been the World Heavyweight Champion. He never would have been a WWE Champion. Dude, WWE's on point right now. At 12:01, they posted the draft for tonight. Oh, snap. That's pretty cool, man. And that's on, is that on their YouTube, or is that on the website? Ching, blang, blang, to the cheddar. If you ain't talking money, then you're talking don't matter. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome because if you're having a division, you need a championship, right? Women's division, championship, and then all the males just competed for either the world championship or the mid-card championships. And now, since there's a cruiserweight division, and especially since they said a cruiserweight division, I think we're gonna have a championship. Oh, yep, you're right. It's on their YouTube. I just see it right now. It says WWE's future will be decided in the WWE draft tonight on SmackDown. So I'm guessing they posted this on New York time because right now where I'm at it's 9:07. So yeah, they probably posted it because by New York's timing, which is all good though. Man, oh man. So how long do we gotta wait? We gotta wait. Damn, we gotta wait quite a bit, huh? For that damn draft to come on. We gotta wait, let me see, 12, so... Wow, we gotta wait 17 hours for the draft. Jeez. I don't know though. The draft, I'm gonna be excited because I also think Carlito is definitely coming back. I have a big feeling Carlito will be probably the first surprise return on the draft tomorrow. Because one, the Shining Stars, aka Primo and Epico, have been back for a while, but they only have one match, and they still have their promo videos on the whole, Alright, we're gonna fight this, man. Shit, I'm tired of this. Let's go. But yeah, they had the whole, Shining Stars thing, promotions, videos, and all that crap. And, like, you know, they only have one match. I think, was it against the Lucha Dragons? I forgot, but they won it, too. And, yeah, I think we're going to see Carlito come back, and then they're going to have a trio faction. Carlito, Primo, and Epico. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, Epico and Carlito never competed with each other on a tag team or whatever for the, just period. I know Primo and Carlito did for the tag titles. I think Primo actually won championship gold with both his cousin and his brother. So that's pretty cool, though, to be able to win championship gold with your brother and your cousin in WWE. I think that's pretty cool, and I think he's definitely coming back, though. I just have a feeling he is. But that's just me, though. I hope we see Shelton Benjamin back because he said that he is definitely open for a return. Because he said that if WWE wants to give him a call and then they end up saying we want to do something big and they want him back, then boom, there it is. He said he'll do it. So I mean, hello, big draft coming. He said he would do it. Maybe they contacted him. So I mean, hopefully we can see him come back. I mean, he was one of my favorites growing up. I was happy when he beat Matt Hardy for the United States Championship at the Great American Bash. Back in, man, what year was it? 2007 or 2008? I think it was 2007. Because I remember the feud with MVP and Jeff Hardy for the tag team. Or not even the tag team championship. It was the United States title. That's when the US title and the Intercontinental Championship were actually... They actually meant something. Oh man, look at AJ Styles, man. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, man, I mean, especially to see the Hardy Boys come back eventually one day, and Kurt Angle, like, that'll be pretty happy, man. I'll be pretty damn happy.
And he fails to connect with anything that time. Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the
they should. That'll be pretty cool to have, like you said, the weigh-ins. If you're not. If you were a cruiserweight and then you weigh past the minimum to be a cruiserweight, then you can't compete for the title. You can only compete for like the Intercontinental title or even the WWE or World Championship. That'll be pretty interesting. So you say you think Jeff Hardy will come back? Yeah, I think he'll come back too, man. I have a feeling, but at the end of the day, I don't know, because it's kind of tough to say right now. It's really tough to say. It really is, man, because Jeff Hardy's under contract with TNA. I don't know if like WWE came in and said, you know what, we're prepared to give you like $2 million or $1 million, like something like that, you know, to get Jeff Hardy. And you know, selling Jeff Hardy's contract to WWE do you know what they can do with the type of money that they can get from WWE? They can get 5 superstars from a Jeff Hardy contract. Like, come on, think about it, man. Like, TNA should definitely do it because they're running high and dry. They're dying out already. They might as well just buy some big name free agents and hope for the best. Because at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna. It's too late for them to even do anything. At least in my opinion. I don't hate TNA, but damn, dude, they're struggling bad. They're getting buried underneath all the sand. And with WWE doing what they're doing right now, I mean, jeez, I think they're losing a lot. They're gonna be losing a lot of viewers, bro. Okay, so I think this is. Oh, he reversed it. I was about to do that Costa. Oh shit. Wow, that hella sucks. All that work for nothing, brother, man. I couldn't reverse it either. Damn. I'm probably gonna lose the AJ, man. This dude is like crazy as good, man. But yeah, I think shit, I don't even know what the hell I don't even know what the hell cruiserweight is anymore, because in MMA and UFC standards, 217 is heavyweight. So light heavyweight would probably be 200, 205 around there. Oh, you know, it would be tight if they had the light heavyweight championship back, and all the cruiserweights over there, they should probably compete for the light heavyweight championship. That would be pretty damn dope, in my opinion. That's something to do. He wouldn't bring back Matt because he looked like he's high on Matt. Damn, man, that's pretty funny. I don't know, man. Like, oh, did I reverse it? Oh, come on. I like Matt. I think I don't think he's doing drugs. I think it was Jeff that had the problem with it. Oh no, oh no. Oh my God, I can't reverse. How about a German? Damn. Oh man, if I don't hit this, I'm screwed. I am hella screwed if I don't reverse this damn thing. Oh yeah, baby, get yourself some. Here comes the money. Dollar, dollar. Oh hell no. I really can't reverse. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, there we go. Oh, what the hell? There you go. Come on, Shane. You can do it, Shane. You got it in ya. Come on, do the kip up thing. Come on, AJ. There you go. There's the kip up. That's what I wanted to see. Boom. Come on, let's go. Come on, here we go. Ooh. Ah, money dance, baby. Ah. Ooh. Dollar sign. Get yourself some, AJ. Get yourself some. Pin him. It's over. It's over. Counter ref. Come on, slot the damn mat. 2. Oh my God. I would love to see MVP back too, man. I wanted to see him come back, and then he ended up wrestling again. Well, I guess he was wrestling the whole time in New Japan, but he didn't come back to WWE. He went to TNA. I watched him in TNA though. Like I liked MVP, man. I loved him on WWE programming. Okay, come on, put your arm over him. There you go. This match is over, guys. It's over. Call a ref. It's over. Oh hell no. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do, man. I really don't. Why am I sitting up? Get the hell up, man. He got up before me. Are you stupid? Oh my God. Time I revert. There you go. There you go, Shane. Fight. Show why you're a champion. You're a former champion. You like who's Kylie? Oh, the great Khali. You want to see him come back? That'll be pretty interesting to see. I really didn't reverse that. Oh my God.
Defenseless against a beautifully executed fall-away slam. You're right about that, Cole. It's hard to defend one of those. Good grief.
You're gonna get out. Oh, okay, man. I hope. Oh shit. You're gonna get out of here for sure, man. Hey, man. I'll probably make another video tomorrow. And thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Because I've been doing. You can check out my other videos. I did a lot of predictions on the draft and everything if you want. But I pretty much covered everything right now. But yeah, man, it's been good talking to you, man. I hope to see you tomorrow. I'm definitely making it. Oh my God, I'm gonna definitely make another video tomorrow on the whole draft, on everybody who got drafted and everything, just to keep people who don't have cable or they just don't watch the internet that much updated. even though they have WWE.com or WWE's YouTube page, which is kind of dumb, but it's still something I like to do. It's pretty fun. But yeah, man, it's been fun talking to you, man. I hope to see you tomorrow, and thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it very much. So let's get on with this match. I can't believe I've been going on for an hour either, man. I wasn't even supposed to be on this long. I was probably just supposed to do like 20 minutes. But this is pretty cool too. I need to put this damn match away. Come on, baby. Pin him. Pin him. There you go. That should do it. Come on, ref. Slap your mat. Slap the mat. 2. There it is. Oh, hell no. Get up, Shane. Get the hell up. Get the hell up. There's unfinished business to do. Unfinished. He better not get up first. He better not. Oh my God. He got. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Come on, come on, come on. Get up, Shane. God damn, man. All right, come on. I got this guy. Oh shit. Oh. There we go. Oh no. Please don't hit it. Oh, damn it. Hell no. You ain't putting me over like that. You ain't. Oh no. Hell no. Not like that. Neckbreaker. Oh, the reverse stunner. The reverse stunner. How do I put him away? How to put him away? I need to put him at the... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Alright, I got him, ref. I got him. Oh. He can't beat me. He can't beat me. Come on, it's over. He really broke out. Okay, come on. One more neck breaker. Reverse stunner. Reverse stunner. What's his damn finisher? Does he go off the top rope? I don't remember. I haven't seen him wrestle in years. I mean, he wrestled at WrestleMania. Do I have a... No, I do not have a PS3 headset. I have a PlayStation 4 headset, however. I play all my gaming on PlayStation 4, Brother May. PlayStation 4. And if you're interested in any other videos, I play, well, I'm going to be starting live streaming again. I just took a break for a while. I live stream GTA 5. I live stream Minecraft, especially with the new game mode they brought out. I'm going to be starting to live broadcast my NBA games on my career. And then plus I got MLB 16 the show, so I'm going to be live streaming that with my brother because we have a shared career on franchise. But as far as your question goes, no, I don't have a PS3 headset. But yeah, man. And I do make occasional WWE videos, especially with my character on my WWE universe, because I'm able to do more stuff on there than actually on the my career stuff. But I might end up doing my career for my superstar. I just don't know if it's gonna be pretty soon. But yeah, I remember his finisher, but damn, man, I tried to do it. Oh hell no, he better not beat me like this. Did I? Oh, I barely got it. I barely got it. I barely got it, dude. Holy crap. Come on, baby. I need to put this match away. Turn him over. I'm trying to kick him in the gut so that it knocks him down, but it won't let me, dude. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on. There we go, baby. Come on. It's time to put this match away. Coast to coast. We're going from one coast to the other. Come on, Shane. There he goes. He got him. Oh, my God. It's over. It's over. Come on. Damn it. The replay. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. It's over. It's over. It's got over. Come on. Damn it. It's over. Come on, ref. Flop the mat. Oh, my God. That was a hard-fought victory. Man. Oh, man. That was tough. That was tough. So what did you think of the live stream so far, Lanier? Did you want to see me play, or did you want to see me talk about the draft? Because since you're the only one in here, I am willing to just go over the stuff I talked about. If you weren't here for like the first couple of things. And are you gonna watch the draft tomorrow? Because I certainly am, and I cannot wait to see what goes down. Most definitely, I'm hella excited. Both, okay. So since you're the only one here, and I think you came in late, I'll go over like the things that you probably missed out on. Cause when you came here, I think I was already talking about the other things. But basically, the Cruiserweight division's back. So I'm assuming they're gonna bring back the championship, which I think they shouldn't do, because it's gonna be hard for smaller guys to get over. Like Neville, if Neville competes for the Cruiserweight Championship, it's going to be hard for him to be stepping in the ring with guys like John Cena and Seth Rollins by a lot of other people that are going to take him seriously to be a main threat for the title, you know what I mean? But that's just me. Hello, the viewer, how you doing? I'm basically going over the stuff I just talked about earlier, recapping, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you're going to be doing tomorrow, and if you're going to be watching the draft for Tuesday Night SmackDown. And if you don't really watch wrestling, you just like to watch wrestling games, then just suggest me a match, and I can make it happen. I'm definitely here to keep you entertained and informed on everything that's going on. So if you watch Raw, then you know the whole GMs. Daniel Bryan, SmackDown, Mick Foley, Raw. Cool. However, I think the Cruiserweight division should have went to SmackDown, and the Hardcore, or not even, I'm sorry, I'm saying Hardcore because I was talking about it earlier, potentially coming back, but I don't think it is. It could. You never know. But anyway, the Cruiserweight Championship is going to be, or the Cruiserweight division is going to be interesting. Do you want, okay, FaZe Boy, welcome to the stream. Do you want me to be Shane or Stone Cold, or do you want to just watch them fight while I just talk about the update or stuff that people could have missed out on? Because either way, I am cool with it. I'm going to set it up right now, though. And do you want to see it at a pay-per-view, or do you want to see it at a... Or no, you know what? Oh yeah, just let me know if you want me to be Shane or Stone Cold. I'll pick around a pay-per-view. So yeah, anyway, you had the Cruiserweight division announced for Raw, which I think was dumb. Okay, watch them fight for sure. Which I think was dumb because Daniel Bryan's hosting the Cruiserweight Classic with somebody else, and yet he's not on the brand, or he's not the GM of the brand that's having the Cruiserweight division. It doesn't make sense at all. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but at the end of the day, that was announced. And then let's see. And then you had Bayley, or not Bayley. You had Sasha Banks, who's going to be taking on Charlotte and Dana Brooke at Battleground. And Sasha Banks is going to have a mystery tag team partner. It could be just Becky Lynch, the person she's been tag team partnering with the past, I don't know, 2 months. I mean, it would just make sense. But at the end of the day, it's like Bayley's been due to go on the main roster. The draft's around. 6 NXT superstars have to be drafted to the main brand. The puzzle's all coming together, brother, man. I mean, that's what I personally believe, though. I just think that, I think Bayley's going to be the partner. It's pretty much obvious. Why Hope Shaft is going to be in Battleground? Shaft? What's Shaft? I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused. Why Hope Shaft is going to be in Battleground? Huh. Oh no. Oh, you hope she's gonna be in Battleground? Maybe that's what you meant to say? Like, yeah, I think she's gonna be in Battleground, bro, and I think Bayley and Sasha are obviously gonna be getting the win. Oh, Sauce? Yeah, I hope. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna win, bro. I love those guys since NXT, man. The first time I saw them in NXT, I was hooked. Like, yeah, I was hella hooked, bro. Hella hooked when I saw them the first time ever. I was like, damn, bro, these guys are hella good. Like, oh my god. That's the only reason why I watched NXT, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, people love Finn Balor and everything, but me, I'm not really a big Finn Balor fan. I think he's okay. Like, I mean, not okay as in like overall, because I mean he's a great wrestler. He's okay on the mic, I guess. But me, I'm just not a fan of the guy. Not really. I mean, I can't wait to see him on Raw and SmackDown. I think he's a future world champion in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not a big fan of him. I would say like I'm a fan. Not a big fan, just I'm a fan of him.
Trust me, Michael. There's nothing routine about this. The sooner you can get an advantage.
But it was sad when Enzo got. Yeah, it was pretty sad, man. When he got knocked out, bro. That was scary because he could have died from the whiplash and everything, man. That was scary. That would be crazy if you see all the. Wait, you said Roman, Dean, and damn, dude. If Roman, Dean, and Seth went on SmackDown, I would only watch SmackDown. Like I wouldn't watch Raw at all. Period. That's the only thing. If Roman, Dean, and Seth got drafted to SmackDown, I'm not watching Raw. Period. I don't give a damn who you got on there. Dean and Seth are the guys I want to watch. I don't care about Roman that much. But Dean and Seth are the guys I want to watch. And if they're both on SmackDown, I'm watching them both. If they're both on Raw, I'm watching them both. Unless you got a big superstar on Raw and those two are on SmackDown, then I might just jump to Raw and watch. You know, it depends on who they get though. Yeah, man, the draft is tomorrow and it's gonna be interesting. Definitely interesting. Yeah, the cruiserweight division had been announced due to the success of the Cruiserweight Classic on the WWE Network. So there might be a champion. What else has been announced? Oh yeah, so if you watched, Seth and Dean have been they competed for the WWE Championship. It ended in a draw. It was a dumb segment because the referee was like doing nothing the whole time. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He could have just said who the hell was the damn winner or say it was a damn draw and end the damn thing. Instead, they were just in the damn ring for fucking 5 minutes talking about nothing. And then next thing you know, Stephanie just says, screw it, these guys aren't doing nothing. Seth is the winner. He's the champion. That's it. And so he walked out. I think they're going to say it's a draw tomorrow. Dean gets the title back. But I think Seth is going to go #1 overall regardless whether he's the champion or not because he is that damn good. And hell yeah, it's going to be good tomorrow, man. What the hell? Jeez. The hell is going to be hella good. I want to see some big names get drafted first. And then I want to see the big returns. And then I want to see the NXT guys come up and see who gets drafted where. That's how I want to see the draft go down, in my opinion. And me personally, I think that, okay, so Sin Cara and Kalisto are the only tag team that are not eligible to be drafted to Raw or SmackDown. And the Usos, you think the Usos are splitting up? That's a tough move, bro. Because I think, like right now the Usos are irrelevant as oh my god, bro, they're hella irrelevant right now. It's like a $5 bill. Let's think of the Usos like a $5 bill. You can't really get much with it, but you can get something. But if you break them up and they're like, and you don't put them back together, it's worthless. I mean, I would be surprised if the Usos split up and one goes to Raw, one goes to SmackDown, because I don't know. Me personally, they're not really entertaining by themselves. They're not even that good together. I mean, they got some momentum when they were getting to the tag team championship picture, but once they lost the titles again, that's it. They're not even relevant no more, bro. Like right now, I don't even see they're not even great no more. There's nothing to talk about them. And if they go to a different brand, their careers are done. Yeah, the last time they split up the Dudley Boys, and then that didn't turn out good for them either, man. If you think about it, the Dudley Boys, their careers died, basically, because they didn't have each other to like, because that's the only thing that they were marketed in WWE. They were marketed as a tag team. Next thing you know, Devon had the Reverend Devon gimmick, and then he wasn't anything. I don't even know what the hell happened to Bubba. They didn't do anything in WWE when they got split up. And that's the same thing that's going to happen to Jimmy and Jay. Like, this is going to be irrelevant. The only time either Dudley Boy had success was in TNA when he was fighting for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. And that's it. He was like a two-time TNA World Champion. That's it, man. And I don't even think Devon did anything. Oh, he was a part of the what, Aces and Eights. Devon's been a part of tag teams his whole career, man. So I mean, if they split the Dudleys again like that, that's just gonna be stupid as hell, in my opinion. I think like since the Lucha Dragons are ineligible, I think they're gonna draft one to Raw and then one to SmackDown, and then that's it. They're gonna be like, okay, so they're competing on different brands. They have to be singles competitors. The Lucha Dragons are dead. That's gonna be the only team that gets split up. But if they do the Usos or the Dudley, okay, you said last time Dudley Boys, so I'm not gonna take that as relevancy. I'm gonna just talk about the Usos. If they split up the Usos again, or if they split them up, period, then they're just they're gonna be out of the mix. They're not even gonna be competing in singles matches that often. They're not gonna be competing for the United States or Intercontinental title. And yeah, I don't know. That's how I see it. The Usos as a marketable team, they're done. The Boogeyman going to Raw, that'll be pretty funny. Oh wait, you said Bogman. I think you meant to say Boogeyman. And I'm shocked because, yeah, man, when I saw Brock Lesnar like fighting in UFC, I was a little bit shocked because he was under contract with WWE, and then the next thing you know, he's having a match with Mark Hunt. And if you watch the press conference, he said, or not him, but an interviewer asked him who he had to talk to. Did he have to talk to Vince? Did he have to talk to Dana? Did Dana and Vince have to talk to each other to work out a deal to bring in Brock Lesnar into the UFC to fight at UFC 200? And he said, nah, man, Brock Lesnar goes where Brock Lesnar wants to go. And I think that's a part of the whole WWE gimmick. You know, I think Vince and Dana had a discussion, and they talked to Brock about it, and Brock said, all right, yeah, let's do it. I think that's what really happened, in my opinion. A little bit of bullshit from Brock, but it's okay. Yeah, Brock versus Randy Orton is, yeah, it's gonna be a good one, bro. Definitely gonna be a good one. I think the match is gonna be like, damn, I don't know how long the match is gonna be. It depends. It depends because I know I am like 99% sure Brock Lesnar is gonna beat the shit out of Randy Orton, and that's all there is to it. Unless Brock Lesnar said he's ready to go back to the UFC, so then Randy Orton's gonna win. Other than that, I don't see Brock Lesnar losing at WrestleMania. SummerSlam. I don't see Brock Lesnar losing at all, man. Cause think about it. Brock Lesnar went in the UFC, putting his WWE credibility on the line as the guy who's supposed to be like this beast monster. He goes in the UFC, wins by unanimous decision. Unanimous decision is the biggest win you can get in a fighting sport if you don't win by a KO. Because the KO is the biggest win. Submission. Let me see, how would it go? Okay, I think it would be KO is the biggest win. Second one would be the submission. And then the third one would definitely be the unanimous decision. Because all the three judges say, yeah, that nigga fucked him up, bro. So that's how I see it. And, yeah, you know, I want to talk about Brock's whole, he didn't get suspended. He got busted by the USADA for, drugs. The thing is, I don't know if I told one of you or both of you guys, but, the thing is, me personally, I don't think Brock Lesnar got busted for drugs. Like actual drugs, illegal drugs, or pharmaceutical drugs. I think he, cause like his trainer came out and he said that he had taken albuterol that his doctor prescribed him. And, he has the medication due to the fact that through intense workouts, he went into hyperventilation like 5 or 8 times, something like that. So then once he took the albuterol, then he, you know, he was okay again. What's up, Christopher Miguel? How you doing, man? This is my first video you seen. Thanks for coming by, man. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm just going over a couple of things on the draft. If you haven't seen what I talked about earlier, I'll go over it again if you want me to. Right now I'm just talking about Brock Lesnar though, about his whole drug situation, or not even drug situation, just the whole USADA busting him about whatever had happened. through his drug test on during the whole UFC fight and everything. So yeah, he takes the butyral, and I guess it has a chemical that would be illegal to UFC standards. But as far as I'm concerned, the whole butyral thing, it's harmless. It doesn't give him an advantage over Mark Hunt. So I don't think there's a big deal whatsoever for that part. By any means, at least. And then plus, it's cool that you met Brock Lesnar. I'm reading your things as I go along, but I mean, I forgot to mention that one. How was Brock Lesnar like, man? Was he a pretty cool guy, or was he kind of scary and mean? Cause I don't really talk to, or I never really heard a lot of stories about people meeting Brock Lesnar. And then another thing, a ridiculous thing that Mark Hunt has brought upon the UFC. It's like this, okay? Mark Hunt is a top 10 UFC fighter. He's number 8 in the rankings, okay? Number 8. And then not only that, but he loses to Brock Lesnar, and then throughout this whole thing, the USA DA coming in on Brock Lesnar, them saying like, you know, whatever. He is demanding that he gets half the purse Brock Lesnar has received during the UFC 200 fight, or he wants to be released. So first off, Mark Hunt, let's talk about this. First off, you want the UFC to pay you $1.25 million. That's $1,250,000. You want them to pay you that much money for losing to a guy who hasn't fought in the UFC for over 5 years. Is that what the hell you're telling me? Because if you're telling me that the UFC should pay you $1.25 million for losing to a guy who hasn't competed for 5 years in the UFC while you're the 8th best UFC fighter, or the 8th best fighter in the UFC, you need to hit the high road, bro. The UFC is gonna release your sorry ass before you even know it. Yeah, I watched Raw tonight, man. It was okay. It was a pretty good show based on wrestling. On the other segments, it was kind of boring. That's cool, man. You got to hug with the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And yeah, it was okay show. It was a pretty okay show. But as far as Mark Hunt goes, like, that dude is, oh my god. Yeah, Mark Hunt is gonna get released by the UFC because, one, he's hella stupid. Two, he's just salty that his ego got hurt, that he got beat by a guy. And then the next thing you know, as soon as something comes up about Brock Lesnar potentially failing, okay, he failed the drug test, but potentially due to drugs, now he wants to make it a big deal. The only reason why this dude won is because he did. Nah, man, you lost. Brock Lesnar doesn't have to do drugs. He doesn't need drugs. He can do them or not do them. He would have still beaten Mark Hunt. I mean, it's a butyral, for crying out loud. Come on. A butyral, something that helps you breathe, it gives you no physical advantage over your opponent whatsoever. Oh my god, Mark Hunt is absolutely stupid, man. I don't know. That is the dumbest thing that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Or even, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. See, I expect, you know, his sorry ass to get released pretty soon. When, I don't know, but it's gonna be coming. Watch. Revenge of the Taker. That would have been funny if this was up there if Shane beat him. So let's see. Let's. I'm gonna go over everything real quick, and I'm gonna wrap. Oh no, I should wait till this match is over. I don't know. What else is there to talk about? Let's see. Do you think Brock Lesnar or Undertaker should be drafted to Raw or SmackDown? Me personally, I think it's gonna happen. I don't want it to happen because, man, I don't know. Mm. Yeah, I don't know, man, because if you get Brock Lesnar and Undertaker drafted, that's just a waste of a draft pick. Cause okay, first off, Brock Lesnar only comes in once every 3 months, every 4 months, 5, 2, whatever. There's always a big difference. There's always a big amount of time before he actually comes back to compete against a top star in the company, whether it's for the title or not. And at the end of the day, actually, when was the last time Brock Lesnar fought? It was WrestleMania, so shit, and so like what? He's gonna be coming back in like we're gonna be seeing Brock Lesnar compete for the first time in what, 7 to 8 months? So yeah, I mean it's a waste of a draft pick. And Undertaker too. He only comes back once a damn year, guaranteed. And next year is his last WrestleMania. It only makes sense he fights John Cena next year at WrestleMania. That's it. And then hang up the boots. Because at the end of the day, just think about it. Why? That's just a waste of a draft pick. Maybe just say, okay, we draft Undertaker. He comes out, and then everybody cheers. Like, yeah, okay, that'll be cool. But other than that, hell no, that's stupid, bro. That is hella stupid. You don't need that. You don't need Undertaker or Brock Lesnar to come out and say, hey, we're on Raw or SmackDown. It's hella stupid. It's uncalled for. It's not even necessary whatsoever. That'll just be a big problem. A big problem in my opinion. Another one is Triple H. He's a part-timer. He re-signed a wrestling contract for 3 years. So he's going to be probably in 3 more WrestleManias guaranteed because he has a performer's contract for the next 3 years. And maybe next year we could see a Shield triple threat match at WrestleMania. But I don't know, since it's happened at SummerSlam, maybe we might not see it. And plus the brand split. Maybe next WrestleMania we can see Triple H and Seth Rollins, teacher versus protege. That'll be pretty cool. Pedigree versus pedigree. That'll be pretty damn dope in my opinion. That's something I would love to see. Wouldn't you guys like to see that? That's the only time I would like to see Triple H actually compete in a match. Because when I watch wrestling, when I first started watching wrestling, Triple H was my favorite superstar. Oh my god, he was my favorite. And like, I don't really like him that much anymore because 1, he's a part-timer and I don't get to see him wrestle that much. 2, he doesn't fight for the major championships anymore, mainly because he's semi-retired. And plus, it's time for the new guys to go over. And also, like, I don't know. I don't know. He's just too old. Too old, man. Even though he is pretty damn jacked still at what, 40? No, he's like almost 50, isn't he? He's up in there. He's up in there in age. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Triple H competing for the next couple of years, that'll just be a, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, man, like that's this year. Last year, I think he only competed at WrestleMania, wasn't it? No, hold on, wait a minute. 31, yeah, he only wrestled last year against Sting. And the year before that, he only wrestled Daniel Bryan, and that was it. So, I mean, people like Triple H, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, I don't think they should get drafted. I think they should just like get with the active roster, and then like on WWE.com they say, okay, this guy's on SmackDown, this guy's on Raw. And I've always talked about like I was always considering maybe Undertaker should retire on SmackDown because that's a brand he really carried, and that's the only championship he really competed for on SmackDown, the World Heavyweight Championship, rather than being on Raw and fight for the WWE. And I mean, it makes more sense, and especially since the brand split's back and the World Championship could be coming back, and not only that, but SmackDown could be big again. I think that's where the Undertaker should retire. But yeah, him, Brock, and Triple H, as far as I'm concerned, they shouldn't even be drafted. They should be like on WWE.com saying supplemental drafts. These guys got drafted there. Unless they agree to go on SmackDown tomorrow and actually come out for people to actually just give them something to cheer about. But that's pretty much it. And Triple H, I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of Triple H now, because him and Shane have had a lot of history together. I'm not talking about like good history. They've had some words and a lot of stuff like that over the years with each other, a lot of disputes, and that's why we haven't been seeing Triple H. But because Shane is, you know, Vince's son, he has to, and he's back in the company. He's got to give him something. And plus, NXT is already being run by Triple H, and I think it's a good move for Triple H to not be on TV that much, because it gives him more time to really build up the NXT brand and find the top baby face woman for the title. Or not, yeah, for the title. I think Asuka's gonna be the main babyface for the women's division over there, mainly because you know she can do it. I think she can do it. And all right, man, I'll play some GTA after this match is over, because I've already went over everything. So I guess I'll talk over everything right now. So first off, let's say it like this. You have your new GMs for the recap. You got Shane Commissioner, Raw Commissioner, Stephanie, selected Mick Foley, Shane of SmackDown selected Daniel Bryan. Sasha is going to be taking on Charlotte and Dana Brooke at Battleground. Yeah, there's a lot of new guys now. So then you're going to see, I think we're going to see Bayley drafted Tuesday, and then that's her partner for Sasha Banks. Let's see what else happened. Cruiserweight division coming in for Raw only exclusive. So as far as what you said, Faceboy, CWC, I think that means Cruiserweight Classic, at least that's what WWE's calling it. I think that's, I think we're going to see the winner of that going to be... You think they're going to be a part of the draft? Damn, man, that's crazy. Because I figured that maybe the winner of the Cruiserweight will get a contract, and they'll probably be the champion to start out the Raw division thing, or Raw's Cruiserweight division. Because that would make sense, in a way, I guess you can say. But, I don't know, I guess that would be cool to have some CWC guys being in the draft. I don't know how many participants are in the CWC right now, because that's not really something I've really found interest in watching. Let's see what else happened. Dean and Seth fought for the WWE Championship. It was a draw. Stephanie announced Seth is the WWE Champion. So Seth took the title, walked out with it. And so let's go over the draft rules one more time, and then after we finish that, that'll be the wrap up, but then we'll just go over a little bit more things before I end the stream and go to GTA. So here are the draft rules. Raw gets their pick first. They get the first overall pick. And then for every 2 picks SmackDown gets, Raw gets 3. I'm assuming it's like this. 3 for Raw because of it being 3 hours. 2 for SmackDown because 2 hours. Makes sense. The tag teams come in a package of 1. So the New Day are counted as 1 package. The Bullet Club, I think only of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are going to be 2 for 1. And oh yeah, I was a little bit shocked too, because I was shocked because I didn't know who was going to be it, because I had picked Eric Bischoff, but then he was signed to WCPW, so I'm just like, wonder who we're going to see. So I was a little bit shocked that it was him. Yeah, I saw he was drafted in SmackDown and Raw, but I think this time it's going to be wherever he's drafted, he's staying. If it's SmackDown, he's staying on SmackDown. But, yeah, so then 2 for 1, 3 for 1, 4 for 1. Like, the only teams that are ineligible are like the Lucha Dragons for some reason and the Wyatt family. And so yeah, that's how that goes. And 6 superstars of NXT are guaranteed to get drafted to a main roster. So you gotta wonder who are all 6, because the only 2 that come to mind on the top of my head are Bayley and Finn Balor. That's it. Me personally, like I said, I think, okay, if I had to choose all of them, damn, I don't even know, because I would pick Finn Balor for sure, because he's been due for a while. Bailey for sure, she's been doing for a while. I would bring in Carmella only because she was valet to Enzo and Cass, and it would make sense. But I don't know. But I would do that. Nia Jax is on the video game cover. Nakamura's on the video game cover for 2K17. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to say Samoa Joe, but I can't because he's the NXT champion right now, and I think they got to build him up for just a little bit. Yeah, I watch NXT too, but it's tough to say because the two guys I know that are ready right now are Finn Balor and Bailey. I want to say Nakamura and Samoa Joe, but Samoa Joe's the champion. But you never know because Kevin Owens was semi on the main roster and semi on NXT roster as he was the NXT champion. So that's definitely a possibility. I want to say Samoa Joe. I want to say Austin Aries. I want to say Nakamura. Hell, I want to say Eric Young. But I can't. I want to say Bobby Roode. I think he just got signed to NXT. I don't know, though, man. Like, there's a lot of good damn superstars in NXT right now that I cannot just pick. But definitely, I want to say Balor, Bailey for sure. Maybe Carmella. And I want to say Nakamura because I think he's on the video game cover. Nia Jax because she can be a monster women competitor for the main roster or main brand that she gets drafted to. And then, yeah, like as far as oh man, I don't know. There is some good competition. Plus, you got let me see, Alexa Bliss. I love Alexa Bliss. Man, oh man, who doesn't love Alexa Bliss? Whoever, if you hate her, I don't know what's wrong with you. I really don't. Yeah, you know what? At the same time, I'm thinking about they could probably draft Samoa Joe and then strip him of the NXT Championship because if you think about it, it was like a couple years back when Paige debuted, she won the Divas Championship while she was still the NXT Women's Champion, and then like a week later, William Regal stripped her from the championship and she was only the Divas Champion. So, am I excited for the draft? Am I excited for the draft? Hell yeah, I'm excited for the draft. Oh man, if Batista came back too, that'd be crazy. That would be hella crazy. Yeah, I think that would be smart to bring in Samoa Joe. Say you got drafted to Raw or SmackDown, and then they say since you're on the main brand, and Triple H can come out and do it his damn self, or William Regal. And say since you're on the main brand, you're gonna have to have a main focus on the the WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, Intercontinental, United States, whatever brand you get drafted to. So we're gonna have to need the NXT title back. You said you can't believe Rollins won the champ by cheating. How did he cheat? Cause it was a draw. It was just Stephanie announced who she thought the winner was. But I think Dean's gonna get the title back tomorrow. So if you hate Rollins, don't worry. I think Dean's getting the title back tomorrow. That's something I can put in the bank. You could take that all the way to the bank. But as far as I forgot whose question that was. I think it was yours, Christopher. I could be wrong. I am hella excited for the draft tomorrow. Oh my god, dude. I can't wait. Like I said, you can see some big names. You can see some rookies come in. Like, oh my god, just me did you not hear how I was talking about all the people in NXT right now? That should have been enough excitement for you to already answer your question, man. Like I said, you got Austin Aries, Bobby Roode, Samoa Joe, Nakamura, Bailey, Finn Balor. Those are all the superstars competing at the NXT roster right now. That should be on the main roster. But due to the fact that they were on independent promotions first, they're kind of like there for Why is there a draft thing on the network during SmackDown? I don't know. I didn't check the network yet. Um, I think it's probably for just to let everybody know the rules. To know, like, the whole teams come as one package. Raw gets the first pick. Every two picks, SmackDown gets. Raw gets three. NXT superstars, 6 NXT superstars are going to the main brand. Yeah, he should be he should be in WWE, but like I think because WWE sees like TNA, just all the indie promotions as like, or well, TNA isn't an indie promotion as you could say, but they see TNA as an indie promotion, so they think like Austin like didn't learn to wrestle the right way, so that's why they want him on NXT. So it's just stupid. It's just stupid reasoning. It's really just a bunch of big ass egos that just doesn't make any damn sense. That's all there really is to it. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so I answered that question. Rey Mysterio should come back from. You know what? It's like this, Phase Boy. I want to say it like this. Lucha Underground's wrestling promotions shit. It all is pre-recorded and then it's all edited and then it's all prepared to go on to the El Rey Network and then to the El Rey Network YouTube channel. So the thing is, I think like maybe Rey Mysterio was finished 2 months ago wrestling, maybe 2 months ago. I'm not sure how their I'm not sure how their tapings work because I know TNA's tapings work like this. They work 8 matches in 2 days, 2 days for 8 like shows, and then like those 8 shows cover like 2 months, and the superstars get 2 months rest. That's how TNA works their promotions. So maybe Rey Mysterio is currently a free agent. I'm not sure though. Maybe he's already done with Lucha Underground. I'm not sure though. The only thing is why I think Rey Mysterio could come back tomorrow is because he's been in the WWE's draft promotional video on YouTube. And that's what I've seen and that's what I've like, okay, he's been here for like the past month and a half and they never changed it. And why is he still here now? Is it a hint? Is it like a premonition to what's to come? Is it a prediction? Is it like a little illusion or a hidden message, as you will? That's what I think. Maybe Rey Mysterio is coming back. So Chase, as far as your question goes, will we see a Balor versus Cena story? Like, okay, it's like this, man. Me personally, thank you, Miguel, for the like. I appreciate it, brother. As far as Balor versus Cena goes, potentially it could happen. Because at the end of the day, what top name from either Raw or SmackDown over the years, or even a top name from NXT, have we not seen go up against John Cena? It's almost likely to happen because every top guy has gone up against John Cena. Triple H was a top guy at one point on a brand. Randy Orton was a top guy at one point on the brand. Edge was a top guy. Kevin Owens, the top guy of NXT. Sami Zayn, the top guy of NXT. Bo Dallas, the top guy of NXT. Every big star that has competed at such a high level has had a chance to go up against John Cena. So as far as us seeing a Balor versus John Cena storyline, I think it's more than likely going to be... yeah, I think we're going to definitely see it. The only thing is, when will we see it? Because right now, Finn Balor is probably the hottest star on NXT and the most talked about prospect throughout the entire WWE universe being talked about right now. And as John Cena being the top guy, every big star has to go through John Cena to be the next face, as John Cena would say. So as far as the storyline, I think we can see a storyline. The only thing is, I don't know if we're gonna see a face and a heel or if it's gonna be a face and a face, and that's how I see it kind of being like deferred, because you can see Balor can be a heel because the Bullet Club used to be Finn Balor's until I guess it went to AJ Styles apparently, so maybe the club will transition over to being the Balor Club. And maybe Finn Balor will be a heel, and then we'll see. every pay-per-view we'll see the demon Finn Balor. People keep telling me that Jeff Hardy is coming back. Okay, so I don't know, man. This is just an all good, lovely chat, Marcos D'Alangel. Lovely chat, man. Everybody getting along and having fun and asking some good questions. Oh, yeah, I'm about to. Okay, I'll play GTA 5, but then I have to close the application. I don't want to finish with the whole questions real quick. I will get to that, Sean Lanier. But you have to just give me one quick moment, brother man, before I make your wish come true. So as far as Jeff Hardy comes back, I know he was signed to TNA, but like I said, a lot of their stuff is pre-recorded, so he could be a free agent right now, and he could be going to SmackDown or Raw tomorrow. So I mean, it's potential. I wouldn't expect it though, because it's too hard to say. So I mean, for all the people saying that Jeff Hardy's coming back, if you have a big expectation of him coming back, don't do it, because I'm not expecting him to come back tomorrow, to be honest with you. So if he does come back, then yeah, I'm gonna be happy. I'm excited. I'll be excited. I'll be happy. I'll be starstruck. Yeah, definitely. But as far as me expecting him, I'm not expecting him, because I'm not sure about his contract with TNA at the current moment at this time. And yes, I'm excited for the draft too. Today, to WWE's credit, they announced that the draft is today on their channel due to the fact that I think they released it on New York's time. So yeah. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, where I am at, I'm on the West Coast. It is not midnight, and I will be watching it tomorrow as well as you, Miguel. Alright guys, that's pretty much it on this live stream. I appreciate everybody coming here to watch, ask questions, and just to stay around and enjoy. I was about to wrap it up, but I'll answer one more question for you, man. What I think about Darren Young's push? I think it's pretty cool. You know, Darren Young is a pretty good guy. And you know, I mean, Darren Young's not one of my favorite superstars, but I think it's pretty cool he's getting a push, because it's about time that they start giving everybody a chance. You know what I mean? It's good that, like, you're gonna see Darren Young get a chance to prove himself to be a star pretty soon. And we're gonna see how he fares against The Miz, whether he can put on a good match or not. And then based off of that, we can see if he's gonna be able to be a good star in the near future, or if he has any potential going further after the brand split. And I would like to see more guys like Darren Young get a chance to get over with the fans more and actually compete at a high level. Most definitely. And I like the push. As far as I'm concerned, I like the push so far. And I can't wait for the guys to get a chance. Like maybe Heath Slater. Even though like people don't take him, Heath Slater, Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas seriously, I like the guys because they're good wrestlers. You think the club's gonna split up? I think it is too, only because I think like Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are gonna go together somewhere. And I think AJ Styles is gonna be the lone wolf. And like I said, I think Finn Balor is gonna make the club the Balor Club. That's what makes sense right about now. But the only thing is, I don't know if they should just bring him in as a heel right away, or if they should give him the AJ Styles treatment, bring him as a face first, and then like 2 or like 5 months down the road turn him heel. That would just, I don't know, it really wouldn't make sense at all, in my opinion. But yeah, I think we're gonna see Luke and Carl on one side, and we're gonna see AJ on the other side, as far as that goes. And yeah, like I was saying, I can't wait. I can't wait to see like other guys like a Darren Young, or guys like a Bo Dallas, Heath Slater, Curtis Axel, all get a chance to fight, even for the United States Championship, Intercontinental title, because that gives them something to work on to further develop their character and to give themselves a chance to become, you know, a bigger star in WWE. Because it's about time WWE stops focusing on the guys like John Cena and Roman Reigns. It's about damn time they say, you know what, we're giving you a chance, we're giving you a chance, we're giving you a chance, because one day John Cena's retiring. One day AJ Styles is retiring. One day The Undertaker, the Brock Lesnar. All those guys are going to retire one day. We need somebody that's going to break out the mold, become a damn superstar in the current generation that we are in, so that when those guys leave, we have replacements. And we can bring them in and be megastars here for entertainment purposes, man. And I can't wait to see that happen. Oh, thanks, FazeBoy, for subscribing if you did. I'm about to wrap it up, guys. If you want to see me live stream again, I'm about to go on GTA 5, and I'm gonna be going on I'm gonna be going up against a lot of other people right now. And I want to thank everybody for watching, taking time out of their day for like an hour and a half or 2 hours if you've been here that long. And if you just came here recently, thanks for joining. And I'm gonna make another live stream tomorrow regarding on. I'm gonna recap everything that happened on SmackDown. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for joining. Thank you for the questions, feedback, for your opinions, for requesting on gameplay, everything. I appreciate it. I appreciate all those who have subscribed and liked the video. Thank you very much. It is very well appreciated. I'm about to be going on to GTA 5, and then when I start live streaming, I think it takes like 10 minutes at most for the live stream to actually go up. So, yeah, expect that to be up in like 10 minutes. If it's earlier for your YouTube or your mobile device, whatever, good for you, you know, just go ahead and go in there and watch me play. If not, it's okay. Thank you guys for joining, and I've had a blast talking to you guys, man. I hope to see you all in the future, man. I really do. It was fun talking to you guys. All right, I'm out of here, and you all have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.